2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Aldridge out there with Jokic. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Anderson. And it's Bradley in at the two-guard spot. And for New Orleans, they've got Garland. Joel Embiid out there with Grant. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Herter in at the three. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's just sheer weight room from Aldridge there. Didn't allow the defense to get the best of it.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Garland, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
You know, Jokic really burst on the scene during the 2016-17 season, guys. He's a shrewd, smart, tough, versatile center who does just about everything well.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Now, here's Jokic. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Aldridge left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Now, here's Garland. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Toronto.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Rubio. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. Rubio with it. Now defended by Embiid. Rubio against Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pelicans trail by 3. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
Nice initiative. Good start there by Grant. I mean, seeing a great fast break opportunity in front of him and took full advantage of it.
Pass to Jokic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, how about physical play by Rubio to set that shot up with the screen.
Garland, the pass to Fournier. Here's Embiid, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The pass to Jokic. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the left side wing. Baseline try. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Ricky Rubio, and it's Bradley in at the 2 guard. And pushing it up is New Orleans. The Pelicans again in transition, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And Embiid with the block.
Look at his combination of reach and timing. It makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Herder passes to Grant. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Anderson outside. Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. Bradley, no one around him. And he's good on the three ball.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Outside Fournier. And they double up Embiid. The dish to Grant. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Rubio. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Joel Embiid.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Bradley kicks to Anderson. Jokic against Embiid. Jokic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ, knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Aldridge, the pass to Bradley. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here from deep. Here's Aldridge, another shot. Here's Jokic, and it is good at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelican.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. And now with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Garland is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Grant. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Herter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Pulls up for 3. Drills it from outside. Herter's got 7.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Pass to Jokic. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Garland. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trailed by 4. And it's Rubio, that time on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
And this is exactly something Rubio did in Europe. Agile in the open floor, able to generate points because of it.
Here's Embiid. That one misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Aldridge looking for an opening. Passes it to Jokic. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down, but sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Here's Embiid. Sinks the 15-footer. Embiid's got 10.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And Jokic drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Count it.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Anderson outside. 43 seconds left in the third. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Rubio dishes to Aldridge. The pass to Anderson. Here's the teardrop, and he gets the bucket.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Now, here's Garland, covered by Rubio. Now, Garland. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Here's Embiid, and that's going to be a travel.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans lead by 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota, Avery Bradley is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Anderson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Rubio, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Aldridge. Anderson outside. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Fournier pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 4. There's Garland, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Rubio with the ball for Minnesota. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Feeds it to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Hey, once Embiid catches the hot hand now, he's looking to shoot it as much as he can.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Boy, I love his stroke. Aldridge has a sweet stroke and continues to produce a nightly double-double threat. He doesn't mind being the focal point of the offense.
Garland with the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Anderson wide open, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 3 assists tonight. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the paint, stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Pull-up jumper. Another one falls for New Orleans. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Because he knows how to come through, you know exactly why they go to Aldridge in these spots.
Pass to Embiid. The shot will not fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Jokic finds Bradley. To the inside. Aldridge, the pass to Anderson. There's the feed to Rubio. And they pick up 2. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
And big props, major props to Rubio. Being aggressive, making plays with the game heating up. That's what you want your point guard to do. Make it happen.
Fournier in the corner. And the 3-ball is good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 6. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Aldridge. 3-pointer. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot it out there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 7. 17 seconds left in the game. "17 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the pass to Layman. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Garland. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Some good moments throughout the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
now I'm overseas.